Moved by the spirit of Second Vatican Council, the General Chapter of 1999-2000, chaired by the Superior General, Mother Benedicta Lobo, welcomed the proposal of establishing lay collaboration with the Congregation of the Sisters of St.Charles Borromeo. The SCB Associates was initiated in Bangalore on April 3, 2005, Feast of Divine Mercy at Villa Borromeo. The congregation is granted formal permission to introduce the SCB lay collaboration by Archbishop Bernard Morris in his letter AB 0442, dated March 30th, 2005. Superior General Mother Benedicta Lobo addresses the SCB animators on 15 December 2007 at St. Charles Convent, Wakola, Mumbai. In today's globalized world, the Holy Spirit is calling for a spirituality of communion between the religious persons and laity in building up the kingdom and not work in isolation. SCB Associates Animators Handbook, page 7.
Your letter asking for permission to introduce Associates of St. Charles Borromeo through the different convents which are working in the Archdiocese of Bombay, I hereby grant you the requested permission. Oswald Cardinal Gracious, Archbishop of Bombay, December 31st, 2010.
The lay faithful involvement in all our activities is an important step for the growth of the Church. It will also help in promoting as well as creating love and respect for religious life. Most Reverend Bernard Morris, Archbishop of Bangalore, March 30th, 2005. As per Canon 215, your association is established for the charitable and pious purposes. As Apostolicam Actiositatem number 19 clearly states, any pious association's value depends on their conformity with the Church's aims as well as on Christian witness and evangelical spirit of each of the members and of the association as a whole. Most Reverend A. M. Chinnappa, SDB, Archbishop of Madras, Mylapore, July 3, 2009.
They study the post-synodal apostolic exhortation Christi Fidelis Laici of His Holiness Pope John Paul II on the vocation and the mission of the lay faithful in the world and in the Church. They also study the Second Vatican Council documents of the Church in the modern world. In the beginning of 2006, Ami de St.Charles, Friends of St. Charles, was founded in 2007. The statutes necessary to start an association was prepared. The statutes were published in the Belgian Monitor, January 2008, under the denomination St. Charles de Vez, Solidarité sans frontières. St. Charles of Vez, Solidarity without limit. Its registered office is established at Rue de Choiseul, 33, Wes Welwyn, Belgium. In Argentina, the sisters informed the bishop of forming Fraternidad San Carlos, Fraternity of St. Charles. In 2006, they had an informal group of 20 ladies meeting on the first Thursday of each month for prayer and meditation. It is from this group that volunteers were recruited for the Fraternidad in 2007 under the guidance of Sister Elizabeth Chavara. They assist the sisters in looking after the senior citizens. The animator of the associates at present is Sister Anacletus Joseph. This group was initiated in 2010. There are 10 members. Sister Olga is the associate's animator. Fraternidad San Carlo, Fraternity of St.Charles, Poland. The community of Hoine has associates who are involved in preparing and participating in liturgical activities. Sister Rina is at present the associate's animator. Associates of the congregation at Tanzania and Uganda.
Eastern Province, India. The community at Tirupattur initiated the SCB Associates in the year 2006. The first group of SCB Associates was organized at St. Charles Convent, Chilakaluripet in 2007, followed by other groups at Peruman, Madurai, Perambur, Tirupattur and Ranipet. Ranipet, Amur, Tirupattur. Pattimattam, Kadakal, Madurai, Kanaparu, Peruman. Northern Province, India. St. Charles Provincialate, Hattia. A flashback of the origin of the SCB Associates at Hattia. The humble foundation was laid with the help of Sisters Stanislaus and Lucy M.V. in 2007 with 5 ladies. They were not officially installed till we got the permission from Archbishop Telesphore P. Cardinal Topo on 24th October 2009. The animators were St. Charles Provincialate, Hattia, St. Charles Convent, Kuru. The SCB Associates was started at Kuru on 4th November 2017 with 7 members. Sister Saroj Kindo initiated the group and Sister Kanchan Kerketa was the first animator from 2017 to 2018. Sister Nelly Kaka 2018 to 2021. Sister Aruna Kujur 2021 and she is helped by Sister Clotilda de Sousa, Western Province.
Sister Sheila Cardo approached me in March 2005 saying that as lay people and under the guidance of the Sisters of St. Charles Borromeo, the then Provincial Superior Sister Demain, the SCB Associates or the collaborators would be started. I was happy and encouraged to discover the warmth and friendship with our like-minded sisters who are so committed in the work of evangelization in their own respective ways. Thanks a million to our beloved sisters of St. Charles Borromeo, especially Sister Sheila, Sister Shalini, Sister Kesri and Sister Rita Shanti. SCB Associate late Professor Chandra Soundarraj. In the early stages, that is after the induction of the members into the associates, they study the foundation of the congregation, the life of St. Charles Borromeo, the founding charism of the congregation and the mission of the congregation. The pledge given in SCB Associates Animators Handbook on page 25 will be renewed at the Eucharistic celebration or prayer service on the Feast of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin on 15th of August AM or PM, each year according to the convenience. Pledge during the Eucharistic celebration at St.Charles Convent, Wakola, Mumbai.
Associates at a meeting, Mary Immaculate Convent, Shimoga. Get together, Villa Borromeo and Mary Immaculate Associates. Our extended family, the SCB Associates, under the active leadership of Sister Carmen and Sister Sabina, conducted many activities. They accompanied Sister Elise for prison ministry, sharing the compassion of Jesus with the prisoners. SCB Associates of Bhadravati, New Town, Old Town, and Villa Borromeo, Rendezvous. Mary Immaculate Convent, Shimoga, number of associates 20. Health camp in Shimoga Central Jail, August 18, 2019. Nirmala Hospital community with our staff, students, SCB associates and our parish youth visited the jail. 300 prisoners underwent health checkup. Jail officials appreciated the dedicated service of our team. We are happy to render this service to the prisoners. SCB Associates of Nirmala Hospital, Old Town, Bhadravati. The SCB Associates of Old Town are really a service-minded and a committed group who reach out to those in need. We have 28 members. We are really proud of their total involvement in the church and other activities like prison ministry. Sister Elise, along with the SCB Associates, Legion of Mary, and St. Charles Special School children, organized the following programs at Shimoga Women's Prison. Late Sister Jessie Chaco had the opportunity of visiting the jail inmates on Maundy Thursday. Around 25 inmates were provided spectacles by the Newtown community. Timely counseling and transformative prayer services were carried out at women's prison. Nirmala Hospital started SCB Associates in 2011 with 15 members who were interested in reaching out to the needy. We embraced all, irrespective of caste, color, or community. We are privileged as partners with the Sisters of St. Charles Borromeo to serve with love and compassion. Prakashama and Rosemary. St. Charles at Wakola has 13 SCB associates. They belong to all age groups. They are very active members of the parish and are working people. The associates are actively involved in all ministries of the parish, some of them as Eucharistic ministers, catechists, SSC coordinators, social workers, teachers, and so on. The meetings are held at regular intervals. They make it a point to be present for almost all the meetings. They join the community for Vespers, followed by tea and meeting. SCB Associates started in the year 2012 at St. Charles Convent, Sunkeri, Karwar. About 15 persons joined as SCB Associates. Sister Letitia was the coordinator. Karunalaya Hospital and Convent, Sindhuvali. Sessions on Amoris Laetitia for SCB Associates by Father Joseph Royan, CSSR. SCB Associates reaching out to senior citizens. Launching of SCB Associates Constitutions. The booklet on the Constitution for the SCB Associates was launched on October 14, 2020 at 3 p.m. in the chapel of Villa Borromeo. The constitutions are approved by Oswald Cardinal Gracious of the Archdiocese of Bombay. The text was presented by the Superior General, corrected by Bishop Dominic Savio Fernandez of Bombay, written by Sister Sheila Corda, financed by Sister Joyce Matthew, Superior of St. Charles Community, Kamanahalli. Press service held to honor the event. A 2-day conference for vocation promoters and SCB associate animators was convened on the 2nd and 3rd of December 2017 at the Provincial House, Villa Borromeo, Bangalore. SCB Associates animator Sister Sheila Corda invited a few SCB associates of Villa Borromeo to participate at the morning session of the conference on the 3rd December. On the panel were Sister Sunita D'Souza from Premanjali, Bairati, Bangalore, Sister Dorothy Pinto from Mary Immaculate Convent, Shimoga, and lay associates Mrs. Jessie Almeida and Mrs. Gracie Rebello from Villa Borromeo. Sister Sunita spoke very eloquently on her experiences in the formation of a new group of lay associates at Premanjali. Sister Dorothy regaled the audience with her 40-plus years of experience as youth and lay animator in preparing and nurturing of such groups. A paper on the overview of the contents, structure and context of Christe Fidelis Leci was then presented by Miss Lydia Fernandez from Villa Borromeo Unit. Formation for Lay Evangelization. Fatima Mary, SCB Associate, participated in a course on strengthening the faith of baptized Catholics. Pledge of Junior SCB Associates of St. Charles Convent, Kamanahalli on 15th August 2021. Junior SCB Associates with the senior citizens at St. Vincent de Paul Home, Kamanahalli. SCB Associates Rosary Devotion with sisters and families. Pilgrimages with SCB Associates. Senior and Junior SCB Associates renew their pledge online during the pandemic. 3 younger representatives of SCB Associates handing over cash and kind to Sister Juliana Pinto. I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted and behold, service was joy. Rabindranath Tagore. SCB Associates Program at Gedalahalli. Refounding Junior SCB Associates at St. Charles Convent, Kamanahalli after the pandemic. Celebrating St. Charles Borromeo. Prayerful solidarity with the Sisters of St. Charles Borromeo. The miracle at our mother house, Belgium. A very ancient statue was erected on a stone pedestal in the quadrangle of the community between the 2 windows of the bishop's room. On Saturday, October 19, 1918, a bomb from an overflying warplane broke the stone pedestal. The protecting dome above the head of the statue was thrown off. The zinc plaque beneath was pulled off. The explosion caused a terrible shock that shattered the window panes of the surrounding rooms. And to think that the statue was not even touched and no casualties of human life. That is indeed nothing short of a miracle. Prayer for preparation of the feast of St. Charles Borromeo October 26th to November 3rd. Prayer card for Founders Day on 1st June. Annual news bulletin of the SCB Associates Western Province called Connectivity, a few specimen copies.